Alright, how you guys doing today? So, checking back in with you guys. I put that starter video up. Came up with the channel name. We're gonna do The Frugal Nomad. I think that's what we're gonna stick with. So, what did we talk about on the last video? We talked a little bit about the fact that I'm going to be doing this a little bit as a journaling, keeping track of things, holding myself accountable. For instance, today I went to the gym. Just putting it out there, 2-3 days a week. 3 days a week, great. 2 days, not so great. Anything 3 and above, I'm on track. 2 is like, okay, bare minimum at least. So that's the standard I'm setting for myself. And you guys, all you guys on the internet, on the YouTube, is going to, in a way, keep me accountable because I'm putting it out there. By me speaking it, I am essentially, okay, this is a commitment that I'm going to make. And that's why I think that this whole thing for me is going to be really good. I get to see a little bit of who I am. It's really hard to be self-aware sometimes unless you can see what weird little idiosyncrasies that you have, even in the midst of me shooting these videos, I've already noticed some, I even talked to myself in a video just before this. I'm like, hey, bud, at least you're trying, but you gotta try a little harder. So, but I think that's fun. I think it's awesome. It's definitely something that is gonna be a completely different, I'm not used to that, but it'll be great, something new. And I'm pushing myself. Like I said in the last video, I need something that's gonna push me. This is definitely gonna, I don't know, make my brain gears turn in a way that they don't normally. So this is going to be good for that reason. So what's the point of these videos? Journaling. I really want to show you guys kind of what some of the things around San Diego are. So what do I do, right? I work as a security officer. Not a crazy, it's just a regular job. But what's crazy about that is that I've been able to live an above average life, I feel like, with an average job. I really do feel like I'm living life on cheat codes. I tell a lot of people that's how I feel with this lifestyle that I have. So I'll step out right here actually and show you guys. I've got killer view of the freeway. Isn't that great? Not especially, but I am out here at the moment, close by to work. I stay pretty close to work to save on gas while I'm doing my work week. You can see right up here, this is that's my home. That's it, man. This is my rig. It's a little pop-up camper. Can go just about anywhere on this thing. 4 little roof clamps. Do 4 of those guys, and once you unlatch all of those, you can pop the camper up. I'm gonna grab my keys out of here. So let's go ahead and get this thing popped up. I'll show you guys how to do it. So I'll hop in here, climb in, turn the light on, and it's an older camper. It's just got a hand crank right here. So give me just 1 second here. Raise this bad boy up. Alright, here we go. Now I'm a young buck, so it really doesn't bother me none that it's manual. There is one that I am looking at getting, electric jacks. It's just a push button, so you don't really have to drop it up and down every time by a crank. That'll make a pretty big difference. But yeah, as you can see, I'm standing straight up in this thing. I got my window open. It's summer in California, so I do like to have things a little bit more open. So getting back to things, I really love it. I love living out of this thing. This is gonna be my home base, really. I'm gonna show you guys what are some fun things to do. Take my dirt bike, throw it onto the back of the truck, and which, by the way, I got a nice new truck. New to me, it's an older truck still, but it's got a V8. It's not no little V6 banger Ranger. It's a little bit bigger. So, one second here. Getting back to things I showed you just a moment ago, like, you know, pretty easy. Just pop the roof up, pop the roof down. Now, one thing that is good about that actually is so many people are into this stealth camp stuff, and some people are like, well, I don't really see a reason for why you would want a pop-up camper. Me personally, slip this. Me personally, I like it better because it gives me the vibe that I'm still camping. I like the canvas sides. There's just something that's cool about it. I like that sense of, like, it has versatility. You know, it's got a lower center of gravity when you got the roof down, so better gas mileage when you're driving down the road. Yeah, and there's something cool about it. Ever since I looked into getting into this thing, the very first thing, I saw those VW Westphalias and those things with the roof that pops up. I fell in love. So when I saw the pop-up camper, it was essentially, to me, you know, kind of the same thing. I really dig the idea of something that has, it can go down, the roof can go down, and it's a little bit more form factor, and then it has some versatility with the roof going up. I can sleep in this thing with the roof up or down, which is nice. If I'm trying to be more low-key about it, trying to do that stealth camping, if I have the roof down, no one thinks anyone's staying in here. It's just, you know, they're like, oh, they're just there parking it, you know, and no one's staying in it. So yeah, I want to show you guys. So I've got my dirt bike. I'm gonna try and take you around on my dirt bike, show you some trails in San Diego. There's a lot of hiking trails. I'm gonna show you guys some hiking trails. I've got a little day pack I can throw on, the little bladder. I'm gonna go to Mission Trails. I'm gonna go up by Lake Cuyamaca, up by Julian. Show you guys a little tiny village up by Mount Laguna. There's lots of opportunities. That's mostly in the mountains. I'd love to take you guys down to the desert. That's where I like to go. Honestly, that's where I retrain for my certification for being an armed supervisor. I like to go out there and do a little bit of target practice. So, and that's where I like to ride my dirt bike. So there's that. Plenty of good fishing spots. Just picked up a new fishing pole. Gonna get back into the fishing thing. It's been a minute for me since I've been fishing last. So I'm just kind of shotgunning. Obviously there's no structure to this. I'm really just throwing things out there. This is training for me, really, more than anything else. How else are you gonna get better? You just gotta get out there and do it, you know. And that's what I'm doing, you know. I'm just spitballing all my ideas. I'm certain that as time goes on, I'm gonna have more of a structure, go you know, step by step what I want to talk about and have a more clear idea. But in essence, this is traveling, this is saving money, this is being a young person trying to figure things out, you know. Hope to have some lessons that I can impart, and you guys will probably show me a few things on your comments about how I can do things better. I'd love that, love all the feedback, you know, that I'd get. And yeah, I just trying to figure things out with you guys, you know. That's really, I guess, the essence of this video. So that's it, you know. Frugal Nomad, that's the new name. We're gonna stick with that for a little bit. It's your boy TJ, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.